Oh man, I gotta tell you what. I'll say it for another time. We used to have this kid that worked at Papa John's when I was at Emory, who looked like a giant. He looked like a fucking Falcons player. Like he looked like a linebacker or something. And he's not big and thick enough to be like a lineman, maybe a linebacker or maybe safety or something. And big dude, but he was like big, and if you didn't know him, he looked scary. But he had the mind of like a fucking like a 6 or 7 year old, which means that he was R-worded of some kind, and he loved working there. And I got him doing that whole. I was still when Dave Chappelle, before Dave Chappelle was called a racist, or I don't know what they call him, homophobe. And it's like he's like a 50-year-old black guy. What 50-year-old black guy in this country's not kind of homophobic a little bit. It's kind of a common thing with him. If you hadn't noticed. I mean, I don't think he is. I think he's been wrongly described that way. They're not paying attention to his sarcasm. They don't get it. It's like if you don't get what Dave Chappelle is saying, it's probably not him. It's probably you. And I got him doing that was like he'd go, what? Damn it, it cut out. Like, what? Yeah, okay. And like I'll be at the front of the store and I go, what? And then like we hear like in a delay, for the back store, yeah. And I go, okay. People would laugh their fucking ass off to come in there and they go, oh, that's cute. It's like, and then you have some smug fucking, liberal, neoliberal wannabe come in there and go, I can't believe that way they treat him. Like, that kid has more fucking fun coming and working at Papa John's than he's ever had in his whole fucking life. And you're going, that's what bothers you is we look like a bunch of dumbass rednecks and we're this dude's having a ball. But I taught him how to pepperoni pizzas. No one would ever let him on the make line. I taught him how to pepperoni pizzas. And he loved that shit. He got to where he said, oh no, it gets 32. 32. And I'm like, okay, motherfucker, goddamn, who promoted your ass? I'm the fucking boss around here, kid. And they weren't taking him out because he was having too much fun. God forbid he feel like he was actually contributing in a way that was meaningful. At least in his mind he did. And then the lady didn't like that shit because that was her job. Her job was to make sure that she was the one that got to take any credit for anything. We were not even trying to take credit for it. We just thought it was kind of cool. It was like, hey, man, you want to make pizza? Make pizza? What? Huh? Really? I make pizza. Okay, come on. And here's what you do. And I just show them. The thing is, what's fine, I want to show them one time how to do it right. And I went nice and slow. I showed them one time. I was like, you mimic me. You do just like I'm doing over here. I already had one, stretched out, sauce and cheese. And go ahead. I mean, I'm the regional training manager. If I can't teach this kid how to make a fucking pizza, nobody can. And he loved that shit. Fucking loved it. But they only want him full boxes. It's like, that's the most mundane, shitty fucking existence you could imagine. But that's not the point. It's a point for the state to look like they give a fuck about people who have, some sort of intellectual disability, some meaningful, thing to do. Meaningful? He's sitting in a fucking corner full of boxes. We made him a part of the crew. We put him on a make line. The kid's smiling all the time. He's going, what? And customers, who ask him a question, go, sorry, we let him watch that Dave Chappelle show, man. He won't give it up. And they're like, oh, okay. They'll go, is he special? And you're like, oh, man, look at a different retarded kid. Isn't this sweet? It's like, I still don't understand why it is. And now, they said, Joe Rogan said, we're taking retarded back. And it's like, dude, you took retarded back a couple decades ago, all right? The fact that people try to find this slur, and I saw some video where some guy was saying, for people who have relatives, or close friends that, are have intellectual disability, it's really offensive and hurtful. It's like, yeah, because you have a reason to feel guilty about that. But that has nothing to do with the person who actually is that condition. And I hate when people try to, by proxy, steal something. That's a slur. It's like, why? Because you got a cousin that's retarded, all of a sudden it's a slur? Well, it hurts my feelings. Talk about it. Maybe it's because you feel guilty because you don't ever spend time with your retarded cousin, and he probably is sad that you don't. How come you don't visit? I got video games. You won't come play? And it's like they're always ready to fucking hook up and have some fun, and yet nobody will go see them. It's like here, why you can't say the R word? Or they'll say, yeah, he said the R word. See, what do you mean, retarded? Yeah, that's not a slur. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. And no, I'm not a Joe Rogan fan. Fuck Joe Rogan. Our retard was great. That's the thing that got me was I go down there to the city market, and they can't even get your fucking cheeseburger in the bag. When you buy one of them ready-made things, they'll set it off the side somewhere, like, and they don't even tell me that's their process. Like, does it sound like I'm from around here, motherfucker? How about you put it in a fucking bag like every other fucking grocery store in the fucking world does? And the thing was, I remember I was telling somebody about it, and they were laughing their ass off at me, too. They thought it was hilarious. I said, my retard could have got that cheeseburger in that fucking bag. But yet these fuckers up here are 35 years old, probably have a college degree, and they're out, and they were last week, having a fucking strike, We want better paid treatment. It's like, are you shitting me? Really? I bet y'all have the best pay and treatment at any fucking grocery store in the world up here. And your smug ass fucking, we're like the wealthy hippie market. It's like, and I was just like, whenever having a strike, I hope they fire one of them motherfuckers. It's like I got no sympathy for those bitches. Because every time I go in there, they act like, oh, we're so much better than you. Okay, well, why can't anyone actually look me in the eye when I say something or acknowledge what I said or laugh at the joke if it was funny? I'm just trying to be personable. And they, yeah, sir, you're tall. And then leave my $9 fucking cheeseburger sitting on their counter. I said in the bag. Like I said, my retard knows to put everything in the bag. How come your retard don't? Your retards went to college. Mine didn't. He figures shit out easily. Maybe pandering to these people and making them, you're all special, you're all rock stars, and you all are going to get trophies even if you didn't participate. You just said, I wanted to be on the football team. Okay, well, you get a football trophy. Like, no, that's the reason why we're having the problems we're having now. And it's from both sides. It's not just liberals, not just Democrats, not just the conservatives. And like I say, conservatives, bless their heart, you can't beat the village idiot for being stupid. If that's ever going to correct itself, it's going to be an evolutionary process. It's going to take a long time. But what we can do is stop the people from in the middle and further to the left from fucking things up worse by constantly arguing about semantics or constantly arguing about, we both had the same goal, but one is for sure the other one is a moron, can't do anything. And it's kind of like, well, that sounds like we have a lot of narcissism on the left too. And that's the thing is y'all won't let me be involved because y'all figure I actually do know every fucking thing, and y'all are all a bunch of fucking morons. Y'all be thankful that I'm there to save your fucking dumb asses from all the stupid mistakes y'all make. And no, I'm not a narcissist. I'm not conceited. I'm convinced. Yeah, the hot, sticky weather makes me irritable, if you hadn't tell. If y'all would just be okay with me, like, emotionally and verbally abusing the flying fuck out of y'all, almost to the extent where it almost seems violent, I would feel so much better. I mean, I'm the one with a fucking disability, I have a heart.